Hi everybody, this is Claire at the Allentown Art Museum, and we're in the final weeks of our exhibition, Fashion as Experiment, the 60s. And so this week, I wanted to focus on some of the paper dresses in our exhibition. These were a short-lived fad from about 1966 to 68, and really fit into these ideas that were prevalent in youth fashion of the time about prioritizing things that were new and up to date, that being the most important aspect of fashion rather than thinking about quality pieces that would be long-lasting, were well-made. And so in some ways, this is really a rejection of the values of their parents' generation, who were looking for durability and sophistication and kind of timelessness when they were shopping for new pieces for a wardrobe. So right here we have a dress that was part of a promotional tie-in for Campbell's Soup Company. You could get this dress if you sent in $1 and 2 soup can labels. And a lot of manufacturers in the 60s did this kind of tie-in. In fact, the trend for paper dresses started with the Scott Paper Company. And so this dress in particular draws on Andy Warhol's iconic paintings of soup cans. He treated Campbell's soup as a subject for fine art and played with these boundaries between mass culture and mass production and the idea of the unique artwork that was hand created. And so with this dress, which was made by Campbell's, but riffs on Warhol's works, there's kind of this circle where Warhol's work is brought back to popular culture in this mass-produced, inexpensive dress that you could send away for. And so this kind of outfit is fun and casual. Paper dresses generally, manufacturers said you could wear them between 1 and 6 times. So this is not a lasting piece in your wardrobe. It's really kind of a fun throwaway element. And we say that we call these paper dresses, they're not paper like a sheet that you would have in your printer. These are cellulose-based materials generally, but have other materials as well for durability, like this one is a cellulose and cotton blend. And makers of paper dresses really promoted the novelty aspect that, is it too large? Just use some tape to take it in. Is it too long? Use some scissors to take up the skirt. So it was really very much about the novelty and the fun and the playfulness of paper as a material for garments. And so I wanted to show you one other dress in the exhibition, which also falls in this category. This dress is a higher end version of the Vogue for paper dresses. It was designed by Leonard Joseph for the avant-garde New York City boutique called Ford Look. And it has much more of a space age and futuristic feel. You have this quilted texture on the mylar that makes up the garment. It's actually very noisy. It crinkles a lot when you handle it, as we discovered when we were putting it on the form for this exhibit. So it must have been an experience to wear and to try to go to a party in this dress. One thing that's really interesting as well, and kind of a mark of this higher quality or design sense, is the way that the sequins are used at the neckline of the dress. So if you look closely, you can see that the sequins on one side look gold, while they look silver on the other side. And that's actually, all of the sequins are the same color. It's just they're angled different ways. So as you move in this dress, the colors, the silver and gold of the sequins will shift places, which is kind of a fun detail. So these paper dresses really fit into ideas in the 1960s with youth fashion that we're exploring through this show, like excitement around new and experimental materials and technology, this era of so much enthusiasm around science and the idea of the future, and also this idea of kind of constant change, and change being a new attribute of fashion that was really crucial to youth styles and ideas around self-styling. So make sure to stop by and see Fashion as Experiment before it closes. It's up through September 24th, and hope you can stop in.